With the unified WBO, IBF middleweight world champion Desley Robinson. Big news coming out of America last night. You've signed to Most Valuable Promotions.
Yep.
How excited are you to sign to them?
Crazy. We've been signed for a little while and we just haven't really been able to announce it yet. So a lot of people have been asking, like, what's next? What are you doing? And we just haven't been able to say anything. So now the cat's out of the bag and it just feels surreal, really. Like it's like things like this is what you see on TV, you see other fighters, you see other, people in America, and you're like, oh man, I wish I was having that opportunity, and you just, you're forever fighting and, trying to get to that next step, and it all of a sudden, it happens. So, yeah.
Now, how big is the fight deal like? Is it just a 1-fight deal, 3-fight deal? What's the contract there?
We've got like a 2-year contract, so which is pretty good. So hopefully we'll get a few fights in there, and then move up to Undisputed.
Okay.
So get the other 2 belts.
Hey, we've already got another Undisputed champion, Shanika Johnson. She's signed to MVP. Shay Canoli, she's a light heavyweight world champion. Desley, you've got the WBO and the IBF.
Yep.
What belt do you want next? Is there, like, say, the WBAs? Who's the champion there?
We've got, I think the WBA is vacant. And the WBC is vacant too. Yes, WBC. They're both vacant. So, I think there's 2 people fighting for them soon, I believe.
Yeah.
Happy to fight the winner out of them. I've already beat one of them, so happy to beat her again. Whatever we can get, we'll get. So.
No, perfect. Have you had to speak much to Jake and Nikisa at all? Any news on any opponents when you're going to have your MVP debut? Yeah,
they're great. It's so funny too, like you see them online and you think you'd never have, a working relationship with them, or people, have them talking to you or commenting or liking your stories. Like, wow, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very surreal, but we... I love what they're doing. They're great people, very down to earth as well. So we've gone backwards and forwards. We were meant to fight in a couple of weeks, take a short notice fight. So we head down, bum up, straight into camp. What we do, we obviously take whatever is thrown at us. We've always fought and done whatever's put in front of us. So, but unfortunately that's been moved back, which looks like maybe sort of October, November will be. So we're sort of starting a head start on camp. Had a good little break. It's weird because usually I'm back to back fighting and what's next, what are we doing, and back to the drawing board with my sponsors, and it's just been really weird to have such a big gap, but I guess that's normal. I'm quite an active boxer, so for me it's strange, but for other boxers it's normal to have such time between.
Now, let's talk about like the experience as a fighter now. With MVP, you went over to New York, they pay for your flight. Let's talk about the professionalism of promoters, say, in America and Australia. What's the difference MVP are? Like, why do they stand out compared to the rest?
They're just next level, like, just attention to detail with everything. So professional, from, being picked up, dropped off, taken to the fights, picked up from the fights, in contact. And we ran off a schedule. So it was quite busy when we got there. And we had a schedule to sort of follow. We had meet and greets. We had everyone staying in the same motel. So it was good to sort of mingle and, sort of get to know the other fighters, other trainers, and just sort of get that real sort of like group family feel, and understand sort of what they're doing for the sport, and us women alone. Like, it's crazy. So it's unreal what they're doing.
Perfect. Now, we just seen over the weekend our former opponent Lani Daniels. She fought Claressa Shields for Undisputed heavyweight world titles. You've just signed MVP. Do you think we could see Claressa sign at all?
Well, she's a free agent, so who knows? I don't know. Who knows? She's got a lot to offer. She's got a big following. She's also done the hard yards to get to obviously where she is, and she performed really good on the weekend. And so did Lani. Lani did really well as well. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not too sure, but we'll have to wait and see.
Now, you're a middleweight, but is that a fight you'd look at in the future?
Look, I've gone up. I've actually fought Lani before, so I've gone up, I've gone down. At the moment, I want to stay where I am. I've done the hard yards. I've done 22 years of boxing and scrambling for, putting on weight, losing weight, and busting our butts and taking short short notice fights and fighting fights that we are the B side and coming out on top, which is good. But I feel now that we've done the hard work, we can sit and be a little bit more, be a bit more stubborn in what we want, because we've worked hard to get here. So I'm comfortable at middleweight, but if there's an opportunity and it's for more belts or, undisputed or, anything, I'm happy to sort of move. But for now, we're staying and defending and getting more.
Too easy. Thank you for your time, Desley.